I am embarrassed, not because I am going to be stuttering through this entire thing, but because I am part of this awesome world and I have not had any sort of possible impact. Last year, went to India, and I had spent 3 days inside of a rural village, with those people earning $1 a day. Imagine a house the size of this floor for 6 people. A roof that is going up to your chest. You have to squat to move anywhere. There is no sanitation. 3 days a week, you have to spread cow dung on the floor and walls as an antibacterial. A place where men in their 40s have their faces light up whenever they are given a second piece of chocolate. A place where kids have no way out. I had left here feeling impassioned to try to improve their lives. I had wanted to be able to provide them with education, sanitation, and a hope for something better. But I am embarrassed to say that soon after I had gotten home, I had forgotten about these feelings. Started to think about finding a job, making friends, learning finance. I had let life stop me from the impact that I wanted to have. Not too long after, I came across a story about a Florida Starbucks, about how a woman in her 60s bought coffee for the person behind her. What followed was a 2-day, 750-person chain. The first person bought it for the second for the third, 750 times. And so I started to think whether there was an easy way for me, perhaps you, people that are not going to give our entire lives to solving social problems could still have an impact. I wanted to figure out why are people giving, and what could stop the inertia that I had experienced. So I started to figure this out. And Stanford professor B.J. Fogg has figured out why. We often fail with our goals because they are too big and because they are too hard. Goals like solving poverty inside of India, working out 5 days a week, flossing our teeth every night. We cannot go from 0 to 100 miles an hour overnight. We have to start small and work our way up. We need a gradual approach. We are much better off helping people once in our community, working out 1 day a week, flossing a single tooth. Over time, we are going to have a craving to want to do more and more. We are going to help people more often, work out twice a week, 3 times a week, floss 1 tooth, 2 teeth, 3 teeth. The other part about this is that we have to start now. Research shows that as we get older and as we get wealthier, we start to give less time and we start to give less money. The focus of our causes also shift to be those that we are connected to. We start giving it things like alma maters, political candidates, religious institutions. And we stop giving it things around poverty, global health, and other social services. Following this advice, solving poverty inside of India was way too big of a first step for me. And so last year, I took one small step forward and I gave one talk to a group of youth about overcoming challenges as a stutterer. This year, I took a second step forward and through a program here, I am helping an ex-convict Joseph on his business. Let me be clear. This type of behavior is not going to solve poverty inside of India, but it is a necessary first step. It is all about a change inside of us. A change towards a greater awareness and greater concern, change towards a greater concern for other people. And this is my challenge for all of you today. Some of you are going to spend your entire life solving social problems. Awesome, and thank you. Sincerely. For those of you that are not, we can still have an impact. And I'm asking you right now, today, to start to build that habit. To find that something that is small, to find that something that is extremely easy for you. Perhaps it is like going to be volunteering at our local Boys and Girls Club or some other local organization. For those of us that want to start smaller, technology has made it really easy for us. Apps like Charity Miles. You can raise money for every mile you walk around here. Be My Eyes can spend 15 seconds helping out like a blind person navigate their surroundings, or reading the expiration date off of like a milk carton. Once you start, it is going to be hard to stop. Your impact is going to grow. You may even inspire people to follow after you. While we are at a school that is all about changing lives, changing lives, organizations, and the world, I invite you to first start by changing one life, or possibly one organization, as you start to change the world. Thank you.